When you picture Cuba, certain images probably come to mind. The gleaming classic cars rolling down sun-drenched boulevards, pastel buildings glowing in the Caribbean light, and the infectious rhythm of salsa music drifting through the air. It's a scene that feels almost timeless, as if the island exists in a perpetual golden hour, suspended between nostalgia and celebration. But that's the Cuba you'll find in glossy travel brochures and Instagram feeds, a beautiful fantasy, carefully crafted for visitors. It's a curated experience, designed to enchant and entice, where every corner seems ready for a postcard. The real Cuba, though, begins to reveal itself only after the tour bus pulls away, leaving behind the crowds and the carefully staged attractions. It's found in the narrow, winding side streets, far from the polished hotels and bustling souvenir shops. Here, the city breathes at its own pace, and life unfolds in ways most tourists never see. In these neighborhoods, daily life is complex and layered, marked by both struggle and a remarkable resilience that's hard to imagine from the outside. Families gather on stoops, neighbors share what little they have, and every day is a testament to endurance. Those iconic classic cars, they're not just Instagram props or relics of a bygone era. They're patched together out of necessity, lovingly maintained with whatever parts can be found. Each dent and scratch tells a story, a chapter in a family's history, a symbol of ingenuity and survival. The city's vibrant colors, so striking in photos, hold deeper meaning for locals. They're reminders of both history and hardship, of years spent weathering storms, literal and metaphorical. The beauty here is layered, textured by time and circumstance. Peeling paint and crumbling facades reveal decades of change, pride, and poverty. Each layer tells a story of adaptation, of making do with what's available, and of a community that refuses to give up. This is a beauty born not of neglect, but of survival, a testament to the spirit of the people who call this place home. Amid the decay, there's laughter, hope, and a sense of belonging that transcends material hardship. The real Cuba is about making do, finding joy in small victories, and celebrating together, even when times are tough. It's about sharing meals, laughter, and stories in humble homes, and finding reasons to smile despite the odds. Here, every day is a negotiation, every meal a quiet triumph. The markets may be sparse, but the food is made with love and creativity, turning scarcity into something special. The postcard image fades quickly, replaced by the real stories and faces of those who remain after the tourists have gone. What lingers is the unbreakable spirit of the Cuban people. This is the Cuba that stays with you long after your tan fades and the mojitos are gone. The Cuba that leaves a mark on your heart, not just your camera roll. If you truly want to understand Cuba, you have to look past the show, beyond the surface, and into the everyday lives of its people. The real story is waiting for you, just beyond the postcard, where life is raw, real, and unforgettable. In Cuba, love isn't private, it's a public dance, learned from family and community. Couples find intimacy in the open, on the Malecon, in crowded parks, on city buses. Privacy is rare, so every stolen moment matters. Family approval is everything. When you date someone, you date their whole family. Their opinions shape your relationship for better or worse. The line between romance and survival blurs. Sometimes love and economic hope are intertwined. Jineterismo, or hustling, complicates things. But not every relationship is transactional. Genuine affection and dreams for a better life coexist. Love here is messy, public, and deeply human. It's about resilience, hope, and the search for something more. In Cuba, relationships are a shared journey, never truly private. The heart's rules are unwritten, but everyone knows them. It's survival, connection, and the universal longing for tomorrow. The average Cuban salary is shockingly low, $30 or $40 a month, so how do some families manage $500? Hustle, remittances, side jobs, resolver. For those who can, it means a little comfort, a little less worry. Most of that money goes to food, which is always a challenge to find. MLC stores offer more, but only if you have foreign currency. Housing is usually inherited, but repairs are constant and costly. For renters, especially in Havana, costs can be crushing. The rest goes to transportation, internet, and the occasional night out. $500 isn't luxury. It's breathing room. It's the difference between scraping by and living with a bit of dignity. In Cuba, every dollar is stretched, every solution improvised. Comfort is relative, and survival is an art. In Cuba, the journey to put food on the table begins with a small, worn booklet called the libreta, the ration book. This humble document is a lifeline for every Cuban household, a symbol of both hope and limitation. The libreta guarantees the basics: a modest supply of rice, beans, a few eggs, and sometimes a bit of chicken. These staples are the foundation of most meals, but the portions are carefully measured and rarely enough to last the month. As the days pass and supplies dwindle, the real hunt for food begins. Long lines form outside bodegas, and shelves are often bare, forcing families to search far and wide for anything extra. Agromercados, local farmers markets, offer a splash of color and hope, with fresh fruits and vegetables. But what's available changes daily, and prices can rise without warning, making every visit unpredictable. Flexibility is essential. Dinner plans are made on the spot depending on what's found that day. Families learn to adapt, swapping recipes and ingredients as needed. Street vendors fill in the gaps, pushing carts loaded with avocados, garlic, onions, and whatever else they can find. Their presence is a reminder of the resourcefulness that defines Cuban life. Buying from these vendors is about more than just food. It's about trust, relationships, and the sense of community that helps everyone get by. For those with access to foreign currency, MLC stores are a different world. Shelves are stocked with imported goods, from canned foods to snacks, but these luxuries are out of reach for most Cubans. Many can only gaze through the glass, wishing for what they cannot afford. The divide between those who have and those who do not is painfully clear. In these aisles, the gap between privilege and struggle is stark, a daily reminder of economic realities. Every meal becomes a puzzle to solve, every ingredient a small victory to be celebrated. Creativity and patience are as important as the food itself. The food system in Cuba is a daily test of endurance, ingenuity, and the ability to make something out of almost nothing. Scarcity shapes every Cuban kitchen, influencing not just what is cooked, but how families come together to share what little they have. The hunt for food is about more than just eating. It's about survival, resilience, and the ingenuity that keeps hope alive. In Cuba, every meal tells a story of struggle, creativity, and the unbreakable spirit of its people. In Cuba, work is survival, not just a paycheck. State jobs pay little, so everyone hustles. Resolver is a way of life. Doctors drive taxis, professors rent rooms, mechanics fix cars with miracles. The rise of cuenta propistas, self-employed workers, has changed the landscape. Private restaurants, street barbers, artisans, they're the new economy's engine. Tourism is the golden ticket. A single tip can outstrip a month's salary. This pulls professionals into service jobs, fueling a brain drain. But private business is risky. Rules and taxes change overnight. Uncertainty is constant, but so is innovation. Cubans adapt, persist, and find new ways to get by. The hustle is relentless, driven by necessity and hope. Every job is a strategy. Every day, a negotiation. In Cuba, work is about making life possible. In Cuba, joy isn't bought, it's made. Evenings bring families to the sidewalk, neighbors to the street, kids to impromptu soccer games. Community is lived outdoors, in laughter and conversation. Music is everywhere, from open windows, car radios, and park benches. It's not just salsa, reggaeton, ballads, Afro-Cuban rhythms all blend into daily life. Music is release, identity, and celebration. Dominoes is more than a game, it's a ritual, a reason to gather and forget worries. The Malecon, Havana's seawall, is the city's great equalizer. Lovers, fishermen, friends, and dreamers all find solace there. It's a place for freedom, reflection, and escape. In a life full of challenges, these simple joys matter most. They're the heartbeat of Cuban life. Here, happiness is found in connection, not possessions. Even with little, Cubans find ways to celebrate life. To know Cuba, step inside a real home, not the tourist-ready ones, but where families truly live. Space is tight, privacy is rare, living rooms become bedrooms, and every corner is shared. Furniture is a mix of generations, each piece with a story. Nothing is thrown away, everything is repaired, repurposed, cherished. The kitchen is a place of daily improvisation, turning rations into meals for many. Old appliances hum alongside new ones, a testament to resilience. Hospitality is sacred. Guests get the best chair, a strong coffee, and a share of whatever's cooking. Generosity is real, even when there's little to give. These homes are museums of survival and love. True Cuban wealth is measured in warmth, not money. Every Cuban carries stories of hope and heartbreak. The abuela remembers a world before the revolution. Her memories are both bridge and burden. Fathers work multiple jobs, sacrificing for their children's future. Young artists dream big but feel trapped by limits and lack of resources. Frustration and longing are everywhere, but so is hope. Laughter, determination, and belief in a better tomorrow persist. No es fácil, it's not easy, is a daily refrain. Yet, it's always followed by a smile, a shrug, and resilience. Hope is a habit, heartbreak a companion. In Cuba, both live side by side. The real Cuba isn't found in glossy postcards or travel brochures. It lives in the grit, resilience, and unbreakable spirit of its people. Every wrinkle, every smile, every glance tells a story of survival and hope. This is a land of contradictions, beautiful and frustrating, joyful and tough, where dreams and reality often collide. Here doctors drive taxis to make ends meet, engineers keep ancient cars running against all odds, and artists transform discarded scraps into vibrant masterpieces. Resourcefulness is a way of life. To visit and only see the surface is to miss the heartbeat of daily life, the rhythm of music drifting through alleyways, the aroma of home-cooked meals, the laughter of children echoing in the streets. The real story is in the hustle of street vendors, the warmth of families who welcome strangers as friends, and the vibrant chaos of local markets. It's in the laughter that bounces off crumbling walls, in the conversations that stretch late into the night, and in the friendships that form over shared struggles. This Cuba is hidden from casual eyes, revealed only to those willing to slow down, listen, and truly connect with its people. It's a living, breathing place shaped by history, hardship, and hope, by forces few outsiders can fully understand. Here, hope and connection are as vital as food and shelter. Neighbors become family, and every shared meal is a celebration of togetherness. When you leave, Cuba lingers with you, in the taste of strong coffee, the pulse of music in your memory, and the rhythm of drums that echo long after you've gone. It stays in the faces of its people, in their stories, and in the warmth of their smiles. Cuba changes how you see wealth, freedom, and resilience. It challenges your assumptions and opens your heart. Cuba gets under your skin, into your soul, and leaves you forever changed. If these stories matter to you, if you want to see beyond the surface, stick around. There's so much more to discover. The journey into the heart of Cuba is just beginning. Let's explore it together.